New at 5, an evidence showdown shaping up in DuPage County. 3 former Schaumburg police officers were accused of being in a drug ring. 2 of them pleaded guilty and are serving time in prison right now. But this week, charges were suddenly dropped against the 3rd and final officer charged. So what was the evidence that freed him? NBC5's Usher Qureshi has the story.
On Tuesday afternoon, former Schaumburg police officer John Cichy walked out of the DuPage County courthouse a free man.
My client was insistent all along, as I stated, that what they were charging him with was not what he participated in.
In 2013, Cichy and 2 other Schaumburg police officers, Matthew Hudak and Terry O'Brien, were arrested and charged with running an illegal drug ring, whereby the trio would confiscate drugs from dealers and then resell the contraband for a profit. Hudak and O'Brien pleaded guilty and are serving 26 and 24 years respectively. Cichy's defense attorney says the case against his client may have collapsed due in part to problems with a drug dealer who acted as a confidential informant.
When you base a prosecution on that type of witness, things like this happen.
Now attorneys for his co-defendants want to know why their cases should stand.
If the evidence is tainted now, why wasn't it tainted then?
The DuPage County State's Attorney's Office refuses to disclose the exact reason Cichy's case was dropped, other than saying, quote, "The evidence against Mr. Cichy is different than his co-defendants, and recent developments in this 5-year-old case led me to this decision."
Explain to me how Mr. Cichy's case is different than Mr. Hudak's or Mr. O'Brien's when they ended up saying that they were co-conspirators acting in concert for a common goal.
Defense attorneys for Hudak and O'Brien were granted an order by the judge to preserve all the evidence in the Cichy case, but without an explanation about what specifically led prosecutors to drop the case against Cichy, it's unclear whether or not it will have any implication on their respective cases. In Wheaton, Usher Qureshi, NBC5 News.